Okay. Hey all, looks like some of you are here. Welcome, welcome. First of all, I would love to know if you can hear me well. So if you can type in the chat box and say like, yes, we can hear you. That would be awesome. And also I would love to know who's here. Be right back in just 1 second. I have to grab one more thing. Hi everyone, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I would love to know who's here. So if you want to type in the little chat box and say hello, let me know who's here, where you're from, if I don't know you, or even if I do know you, say where you're from. Oh, good morning. Do you pronounce your name Ogechi? Am I getting that correct? This is what I was grabbing, chapstick. Bay Area, yes, okay, good. Glad I'm pronouncing it correctly. Ogechi, where in the Bay Area? Oh, I remember you. Nice to have you here. Really nice to have you here. The rest of you would love to know where you are from. And also, seems like you guys can hear me, but would love some confirmation of like, yes, can hear you well. Maybe even more generally, it's like, how you doing? How's this week going? How you hanging in? Are Al and Joan here today? Awesome. I'm glad that you're here. We'll get you. Just gonna make sure that no one's sent me an email trying to get in and I'm not able to. Okay, we're good. So who else is here? I've only heard for one. Oh, Sharon, awesome. Good morning. Good morning, Sharon. Good to see you again. Just so you all know, those of you who are on here, I always wait at least a couple of minutes after our official start time to make sure that everyone gets in. So hang on for a couple minutes and we will get started. Hi, Raquel. Good to see you. Hi, Claudia. Yay, 8 a.m. Good for you. I know. It's kind of early to get up and feel ready to practice. And who else is here? I would love to hear from you. We'll get started in another couple minutes, just to make sure that we're leaving some time for everyone to get in. Who else is here? From Canada. Oh my goodness. Awesome. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but is it Collegio? Collegio? Oh, Pilates. Oh, it's a Pilates studio. So what is your name? Hey, Jason. Oh, it's 11 on the East Coast. It's kind of ideal for you then. Hi, Sarah. Catherine. Okay. Collegio. Ah, okay. Collegio and Catherine. Awesome. So nice to have you here. Not an early bird, Jason. Yeah. Some days I feel like I am, and some days I'm not. This week has not been a week that I've wanted to be up early and doing things. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna wait another few seconds just to make sure that everyone is in. But sounds like you guys can hear me, you're responding, and you won't necessarily need any props today. If there are props that you like to have handy, you can have them next to your mat. We won't be using any specifically. But yeah, I have a couple blocks next to my mat. I probably still won't use them, but they're there. Okay, well, I think we had better call it. I think we had better get started because we have, oh, Bridget. Hi, Bridget. Nice to see you here. I think we better get started because we have some ground to cover and we don't have a whole lot of time. So go to your mat. I'll go to mine. Stand tall at the top of your mat. So from the top of your mat, bring your feet and legs all the way together to touch. This is a 30-minute practice with a focus on some twisting poses and twisting arm balances. Okay, so we'll start with some breathing. Ujjayi pranayama. Inhale deeply to prepare. Exhale, empty out completely. And inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your next inhale, stretch your arms up over your head, Urdhva Namaskara. Exhale, fold down over your legs, Uttanasana. And inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward, Ardha Uttanasana. And simply fold again, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise all the way up, join your palms, Urdhva Namaskara. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side, stand tall, Tadasana. Full Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, lift your arms up, Urdhva Namaskara. Exhale, fold down over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Next, step or hop back and lower down Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, curl your chest up, either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Take one more inhale here. On your exhale, walk your hands back to your feet and come into a standing forward bend at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet until they're about mat width distance apart. Turn your toes out slightly and bend your knees, lower your hips all the way down toward the floor. So you're in a squat, just like this. Okay, bring your palms together. Hug your thumbs in close to your chest, to your sternum. Then we're going to do something else from here. Start by stretching, bring your hands apart. Stretch your right fingertips down to the floor. Unhook your left arm and stretch up. So it's a little bit of a twist away from one leg, spreading your arms apart. If you want to take it one stage further, you can wrap your arms around your right leg and continue with this slight twist. One more breath where you are. And then split your arms apart again. Hook your left arm across the front of your left shin. Bring your left fingertips down to the floor and stretch your right arm up. So second side. Twist your chest a little bit to your right as you split your arms apart. Reach. And you may stay here or wrap your arms around your left leg, coming into a bind around your left thigh, left shin. A couple more breaths. Okay, and if you took the bind, stretch your arms out again. Hook your right arm across the front of your right shin. Bring your palms together at the center of your chest. Hug your thumbs into your chest to your sternum. Then inhale here. On your exhale, place your hands on the floor and do a little frog hop. Lift your feet up for just a second. Lower your feet down, lift your hands up. Do that a few more times. Hands down, feet up. And feet down, hands up. And hands down, feet up. And feet down, hands up. And hands down, feet up. And feet down, hands up. So a couple more times. Hands down, feet up. And feet down, hands up. Last one. Hands down, feet up. And feet down, hands up. Then bring your fingertips to the floor. Straighten your legs. Turn your toes to face forward and crawl your hands to the top of your mat. Come back into downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And take one more inhale. On your exhale, bend your knees and walk or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, draw your gaze forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold down over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise all the way up, join your palms, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, lower your arms down by your sides, stand tall, Tadasana. Then place your hands on your hips with your feet and legs all the way together. Bend your right knee, turn your right leg out. Lift up through the muscles of your left leg and lengthen through your spine. Then lift your right foot up, clasp your right ankle, place the sole of your right foot up high on your inner left thigh. Join your palms together at the center of your chest. And draw from your left foot to your hips up through the crown of your head, and even stretch your arms up over your head. One more breath. Yeah, you've got it. Last inhale. Exhale, bring your palms down to the center of your chest, lower your right leg down, and lower both arms down by your sides. Place your hands on your hips. Bend your left knee, turn your left leg out. Lift up through the muscles of your right leg, lengthen through your spine. Lift your left foot up, clasp your ankle, and place the sole of your left foot up high on your inner right thigh. Join your palms together at the center of your chest. And draw from your right foot into your hips. From your hips up through the crown of your head, and then stretch your arms up over your head. Long, all the way from your right foot. Draw up through your fingertips. Last inhale here, reach up. Exhale, bring your palms down to the center of your chest. Lower your left leg down and lower both arms down by your sides. Stand tall. Surya Namaskara B-ish. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your knees, reach down toward the floor. Inhale, lift your chest and arms up, Utkatasana. Hugging your inner thighs in and sit a little bit deeper. Shift a little bit more weight back into your heels. Inhale, stretch your chest and arms up and sit a little deeper. Inhale, stretch your chest and arms up. Last time, sit a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach up through your fingertips. Bring your belly down to your thighs, stretch your arms forward, clap your hands together. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Keep on stretching your arms, sit a little deeper, and maybe a little deeper, and maybe a little deeper. Oof. Last inhale here. And either use your hands or not to sit all the way down. And then shift your weight back, bring your shins up until they're parallel to the floor, and stretch your arms parallel to your shins. Bring your big toes together, widen your knees apart. Bring your arms inside your inner thighs. Hug your knees back toward your armpits and bring your palms out in the direction that you're facing. Coming into a bakasana shake. In Navasana. Inhale, come into Navasana. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, bakasana Navasana. Two more times. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, bakasana Navasana. And one more time. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, bakasana Navasana. Then clasp your big toes with index, middle finger, and thumb. Stretch your legs out into a V. Get your legs just as straight as you can. Most important thing is to keep balance on your hips here. Just a little stretch. That's it. Okay, you can either stay here or bring your legs all the way together. Little trickier balance. Yeah. Okay. And then if you brought your legs together, bring your legs back apart. Bend your knees, bring the inner edges of your feet back together, and come into Navasana. Cross your shins, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, curl your chest up, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale, lift your right leg up toward the ceiling, three-legged down dog. Exhale, hug your right knee to your right armpit, curl in and forward. Inhale, lift your right leg all the way back up. Exhale, right knee to right nostril. Inhale, lift your right leg all the way back up. Exhale, right knee to upper left arm, come across your body. Inhale, lift your right leg all the way back up. One more time, right knee to right armpit. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Good. Inhale, swoop your right leg through and up. Exhale, place your right foot all the way up between your hands and come up into warrior one. Rise all the way up. Either keep your gaze forward or draw your gaze up and join your palms. Anchor through your left heel. Stretch from your left heel all the way up to your fingertips. And take another breath. And draw your gaze forward. Lower your arms down by your sides. Bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders open. Straighten your arms. Inhale. Look up slightly. Exhale. Fold inside your right thigh. Stretch the crown of your head down toward the floor. Close to the inner edge of your right foot. And keep on hugging your outer right hip toward your midline. Take one more breath in humble warrior. And inhale, come all the way up. Stretch your arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, step back and lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, curl your chest up, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift your left leg up toward the ceiling. Exhale, hug your left knee to your left armpit, curl in and forward. Inhale, lift your left leg all the way back up. Exhale, left knee to left nostril. Inhale, lift your left leg all the way back up. Exhale, left knee to upper right arm, come across your body. Inhale, lift your left leg all the way back up. And left knee to left armpit one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, swoop your left leg through and up. Exhale, place your left foot up between your hands and come up into warrior one. Come all the way up. And either keep your gaze forward or draw your gaze up and join your palms. Anchor through your right heel, stretch up to your fingertips. Maybe bend your left knee a little deeper. Last breath. And keep your torso upright, bring your arms down by your sides. Place your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Straighten your arms, inhale, look up slightly. Exhale, fold inside your left thigh. Stretch the crown of your head down toward the floor, close to the inner edge of your left foot. Hug your outer left hip toward your midline and stretch in humble warrior. One more breath. Inhale, start to make your way all the way back up. Stretch your arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, step back, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, curl your chest up, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And take one more inhale. On your exhale, walk your hands back to your feet and come into a standing forward bend at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet all the way together until they're touching. Bend your knees, lower your hips all the way down to your heels. Widen your knees, outer hip width distance apart. Stretch your arms between your inner thighs. Bring your torso between your inner thighs. And come into Malasana. Okay, bakasana. Inhale, look up between your hands. Hook one arm at a time across the fronts of your shins. Lay your palms down well and spread your fingers wide. Lift your hips up. Rock your weight forward into your hands. Claw the floor with your fingertips. Press down into the floor and puff your spine up between your shoulder blades. Then look toward the front edge of your mat. Shift your weight forward until it feels more like your weight is in your fingertips. And lift your feet up. Either alternate lifting one foot and then the other, or if you can come into the pose, come into the pose and breathe. Breathe deeply, steadily. If you're still up in the pose, couple more breaths. And then lower your feet back down and bring your inner thighs into touch. Bring your heels down to the floor. Heel toe your feet out, hip width distance apart. Clasp your big toes with index, middle finger, and thumb. Inhale, straighten your arms and stretch your chest forward. Exhale, fold down over your legs. 2 breaths. Inhale here. And exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, straighten your arms, stretch your chest forward. Exhale, crawl your hands to the top of your mat and come into downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And take one more inhale. On your exhale, bend your knees and walk or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, draw your gaze forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold down over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend your knees, come up, Utkatasana. And exhale, stand, flow your arms all the way down by your sides. Okay, place your hands on your hips. I'm going to turn around so you can see me well. Bend your right knee. Bring your right thigh up until it's parallel to the floor. And take your left hand to your outer right thigh. Now, you might stay here, or you can reach down to the outer edge of your right foot and stretch it forward if that feels accessible right now. Stretch your right arm back in the other direction. So, Parshva Utkatasana Pangushtasana. It's quite a mouthful. And also, if you feel your balance is steady, start to draw your gaze out toward the side or even back toward your right arm. One more breath. Slowly draw your gaze back forward if you look back. Bend your right knee and lower your right foot all the way down. Place your hands on your hips. Bend your left knee. Bring your left thigh up until it's parallel to the floor. Take your right hand to the outer edge of your left thigh. You may stay here or reach down, clasp the outer edge of your left foot and straighten your left leg forward. Okay, keep your right leg strong. Hug in and up through your outer right hip. And stretch your left arm back. And if you feel steady here, you can start to draw your gaze out toward the side or even back toward your left arm. Couple more breaths. Good, and then slowly start to draw your gaze back forward. Bend your left knee, lower your left foot all the way down. Bring your feet and legs all the way together to touch. Inhale deeply here. Exhale, bend your knees, reach down toward the floor. Inhale, lift your chest and arms up, Utkatasana. On your exhale, bring your palms to the center of your chest. Twist your chest to your right. Forward bend to hook your left arm outer edge of your right thigh. Press your palms firmly together. Either stay right here or split your arms apart. Reach your left hand down and your right hand up. And Parshva Utkatasana. Couple more breaths. Keep your legs strong. Keep your breath steady. And if you split your arms apart, bring your palms back together. And release the twist. Stretch your arms up, Utkatasana. Bring your palms together again. Twist your chest to your left. Forward bend to hook your right arm outer edge of your left thigh. Second side. Either keep your palms together, or you can split your arms apart. Reach your right hand down, your left hand up, and twist. Keep your legs strong. And again, keep your breath steady. If you split your arms apart, bring your palms back together. Release the twist and stretch your chest and arms up again. Should be feeling your quadriceps at this point. I am. Bring your belly down to your thighs. Stretch your arms forward. Clap your hands together. Interlace your fingers. Release your index finger. Sit as deep as possible. Last inhale. Either use your hands or not. Oof. Just sit all the way down. Lean back. Bring your shins parallel to the floor. And stretch your arms parallel to your shins. This time, keep on hugging your legs together. Bring your knees to your right and stretch your arms to your left. Bring your palms together, interlace your fingers, and release your index fingers. Inhale, lower down halfway, keeping the twist. And exhale, come back up. 2 more times, inhale, lower down. And exhale, come back up. And last time, inhale. And exhale. Okay, and switch sides. Inhale, lower down halfway, keeping the twist. Exhale, come back up. 2 more times, inhale, lower down. And exhale, come back up. And last time, inhale, lower down. Exhale, come back up. And come back to center. Come into bakasana and Savasana. Clasp your big toes and stretch your legs out into a V. Again, your legs don't have to get all the way straight. And then maybe bring your legs all the way together. If you feel like you have the flexibility, the ability to do this now, do. If you don't, don't. And then draw your legs back apart. And come back into bakasana and Savasana. And into Navasana. Cross your shins, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, curl your chest up, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Okay. Inhale, lift your right leg up toward the ceiling. Exhale, hug your right knee to your left arm. So come across your body, twist. Inhale, lift your right leg all the way back up. And 2 more times, right knee to upper left arm. Inhale, lift your right leg all the way back up. 1 more time, right knee to upper left arm. Pause here, inhale. Stay on your exhale. Inhale, swoop your right leg through and up. Exhale, place your right foot up between your hands and come up into crescent lunge. Bring your palms to the center of your chest. Twist your chest to your right. Forward bend to hook your left arm outer edge of your right thigh. Either stay right here or split your arms apart. Reach your left hand down and your right hand up. One more inhale, reach up. And on your exhale, bring your hands back down to the floor. Okay, pause here. Walk your fingertips forward and come into warrior 3 position with your legs and then into standing split. If you want to deepen the stretch, walk your hands back by the sides of your right foot. Fold your face in toward your shin. Couple more breaths. And walk your hands back forward. Either come straight through Vinyasa or a couple hops up toward handstand on your way back through Vinyasa. Okay, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. So begin to make your way there if you haven't already. Okay, inhale, lift your left leg up toward the ceiling. Exhale, hug your left knee to your upper right arm. Come across your body. Inhale, lift your left leg all the way back up. And 2 more times, left knee to upper right arm. Inhale, lift your left leg all the way back up. And 1 more time, left knee to upper right arm. Pause here, inhale, and stay on your exhale. Good. Inhale, swoop your left leg through and up to 3-legged down dog. And on your exhale, place your left foot all the way up between your hands. Come up into crescent lunge. And sink down into your legs. Good. Bring your palms to the center of your chest. Twist your chest to your left. Forward bend to hook your right arm outer edge of your left thigh. Either keep your palms together here, or you can split your arms apart. Reach your right hand down, your left hand up. And twisted lunge. Couple more breaths. Last inhale, reach up. On your exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Okay, pause. Walk your fingertips forward. Slide your right foot in, lift your right leg up, and come into standing split. And walk your hands back by the sides of your left foot and fold in if you want to stretch a little bit deeper. Couple more breaths. And walk your hands back forward. Either come straight through Vinyasa or a couple little hops up toward handstand on your way back through Vinyasa. It's an if and only if. It sounds like a fantastic idea this early in the morning. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. So begin to make your way there if you haven't already. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And take 1 more inhale. On your exhale, lower your knees down to the floor and sit back on your heels. Okay, so we have a couple more things to go after. The first thing is Parshva bakasana. Just a little mini lesson on Parshva bakasana. In a moment, we'll stand up and face the long edge of our mats. We'll bring up our knees in one direction. Bring our torso and arms in the other direction. Bring both palms down. And the first thing, in order to get weight onto this opposite arm, is to lift the hips as high as the chest, really high. And then you want to shift your torso toward the arm that's not hooked onto your body in any way, until you feel weight come into that hand. You'll drag your palms back, shift your chest forward, and then think a little bit tip, chest down, hips up, and hug your heels back. All right, so let's give it a go. Stand up, however makes the most sense. Stand up and face the long edge of your mat. Fold forward, bring your fingertips down to the floor. Bend your knees, lower your hips all the way down to your heels. Shift your knees to your left and walk your arms to your right. Hook your left arm outer edge of your right thigh. Lower your left palm down. Walk your right hand out, shoulders width distance apart from your left. And lift your hips up as high as your chest. Bend your elbows a little Shift your entire torso from the crown of your head down to your hips towards your right hand. Okay, then drag your palms back, shift your chest forward. Tip your chest down a little, lift your hips up, and hug your heels back. Okay, and lower your feet back down and come back to center. Shift your knees to your right and your arms to your left. Hook your right arm outer edge of your left thigh. Lay your right palm down and walk your left hand out, shoulders width distance apart from your left. Lift your hips up as high as your chest, bend your elbows a little, and shift your weight toward your left hand. Drag your palms back, shift your chest forward, and then tip your chest down, hips up, and hug your heels back. Both feet feel really heavy. Just try lifting one foot. Lift your right foot. Okay, and lower your feet all the way back down. Come back to center. Bring your heels down to the floor. Heel toe your feet out hip width distance apart. Place your hands on your hips, lengthen through your spine, and stand all the way up. Okay, now stand at the top of your mat again. Bring your feet and legs all the way together. And inhale, lift your arms up over your head, reach up. Exhale, fold down over your legs, Utkatasana. And inhale, walk your fingertips forward, stretch just your left leg back. Bring your left leg parallel to the floor. Keep your left hand down onto the floor and stretch your right arm up. One last twisted shape, Parshva Ardha Chandrasana. Your right leg strong, keep stretching back through your left heel, draw your left shoulder down and under, stretch from your right shoulder all the way up through your fingertips. One more breath. And then bring your right fingertips down onto the floor, come into standing split one more time. Fold over your right shin. Walk your hands back forward and either come straight through Vinyasa or another opportunity for a couple hops up toward handstand. And Vinyasa or straight to down dog. Take a breath. Last inhale here. On your exhale, bend your knees and walk or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, stretch your right leg back this time. Bring your right leg until it's parallel to the floor. Keep your right fingertips down onto the floor and start to stretch your left arm up. Parshva Ardha Chandrasana. Keep your left leg really strong. And keep on stretching back through your right heel. And then maybe twist a little bit more by drawing your right shoulder down and under. Stretch from your left shoulder all the way up to your fingertips. Last inhale. Then exhale, place your left fingertips down onto the floor and come into standing split one more time. Fold down over. Walk your hands back forward. Either come straight through Vinyasa or a couple little hops up toward handstand on your way back through Vinyasa. Okay, and we'll meet in downward facing dog, so begin to make your way there if you haven't already. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And take one more inhale. On your exhale, bend your knees and walk or hop forward and through to sit down. Okay, lie down on your backs. Bring your feet hip width distance apart on the floor. Stretch your arms by your sides. First, back bend. You can come into bridge pose or into full wheel pose, and then we'll do that again. Press down through your feet. Peel your buttocks off the floor, your low back, middle back, upper back. Neither. Interlace your fingers underneath your back or come all the way up. Breathe deeply, evenly. Okay, last inhale here. And on your exhale, lower all the way down with control. And take another breath on your back. Make the choice of whether or not you want to do that again, or if you want to come all the way up into Urdhva Dhanurasana. So either arms by your sides or place your palms underneath your shoulders. Feel your buttocks off the floor, your low back, your middle back, your upper back. Press down through your feet and your hands and come up to the crown of your head. Plug your arm bones in, lift your shoulder blades up your back, and then straighten your arms to come up. And breathe in the back bend that you're in. Press down through the inner edges of your feet, lightly hug your inner thighs in, and stretch from your ankles all the way to your palms. Last inhale here. And on your exhale, make your way all the way down with control and stretch your arms by your sides. Hook your right ankle over the top of your left thigh, bring your legs into your chest, and take a couple breaths in this supine figure 4 stretch. Stretching your outer right hip. Okay, and then slowly lower your left foot down, your right foot down. Hook your left ankle over the top of your right thigh and bring your legs into your chest again. And stretch your left hip this time. Breathe. Breathe deeply. And then slowly lower your right foot down and your left foot down. And stretch your arms out by your sides. Lift your shins up until they're parallel to the floor. Draw your legs down to your right. One more twist. A little bit more mild this time. Inhale, come back up through center and draw your legs to your left. Twist your chest to your right. Inhale, come back up to center. Hug your thighs into your chest and wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little hug. And then slowly release your legs and your arms. Extend your legs out fully. Bring your arms by your sides. And take at least a couple breaths here. Allow ourselves to pause after the flurry of activity for at least a little while. And if you would like to take a longer Savasana, if you do have the time, I highly encourage it. If you need to be done for the time being, that's where we'll end. And come to a seated position. Namaste. Thanks everyone for being here. It's always such a good jump start for the day. Thank you for waking up so early and practicing with me. If you want some more practice, you can join me again at 9, same place. And we'll rock it again there. But thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. And I hope to see you again very, very soon, maybe in about a half an hour. If you want to work on forearm stand and handstand, I am teaching a workshop at Love Story Yoga this Sunday from 1 to 4. So you can check out Love Story Yoga's website and check out the event there. We'd love to have you. And I hope to see you again in another half an hour. Thanks all. You rock. Nicely done. Thanks everyone. Okay. Hope to see you again very soon. Bye-bye. Bye for now.